Welcome to your afternoon work about context clues. So remember that context clues will help readers become more understanding. When you read a word that you don't know, you can look around the word to see what the word actually means. So let's look at the card to the right. Sandra was upset when she saw that she had damaged Mom's new vase. What do you think the word damaged means? Answer it on your own. All right, well, let's look at what some words that are in the sentence that could help us understand this better. Well, we know that Sandra is upset, so it couldn't be something good that happened. And then she saw Mom's new vase. Why would she be upset if she saw Mom's new vase? There must be something wrong with it. So if we look at the picture, we can see that she's upset. And then we look down here, we see, oh no, the vase was broken. It fell and was broken. So damaged must mean that it's not okay. It's broken. Okay, so let's try another one. Let's look at the words in the sentence to help us figure out what the word discomfort means. Which one of these words could help you? Kitty had a lot of discomfort when Goldfish bit him on the tail. What do you think the word discomfort means? What words helped you? Well, I know that getting bit, it doesn't feel good. So, discomfort must mean that you don't feel well. All right, let's play a game. Let's play a word meaning game. I'm going to give you a sentence, and you're going to find the synonym that will keep the meaning of the sentence the same. So, what's a synonym, you might ask? Well, it's a word that means the same as another word. Writers will use synonyms when they use a word over and over again. This way it doesn't get so boring. Okay, here's your first sentence. The green toad hopped into the pond. The word in red is the word that you're going to need to replace. What words can help us figure out what this word means? What word would you replace with it? Here are some word choices. Number, house, fish, frog. What words in the sentence can help you figure out what the red word means? Let's look at the word green. What nouns do I know are green? Remember that green is an adjective, so it's going to describe a noun. It's going to tell me what color that thing is. Let me think. What are some nouns that can hop? And what are some nouns that I know will hop into a pond? If you said frog, you are correct. Here's your next sentence. The camper's shelter was a tent. The word in the red is the word you're going to have to replace. So what word will help you figure out what this word will mean? What word are you going to replace it with? Number, house, fish, or frog? What do campers need? What type of place is a tent for campers? It's a house. Here's your next one. The gigantic dinosaur stared down at its prey. The word in red is the word you're going to have to replace. What words can help us figure out what this word means? And what are you going to replace it with? Here are some new choices: flag, house, large, hungry. Well, what do you know about dinosaurs? And why would they be staring down at their prey? Hmm. Well, I know flag is not the right answer. The flag dinosaur, that doesn't work. I know that I need an adjective, so it's going to be describing the dinosaur. The house dinosaur? No, that doesn't work. That leaves us with two choices: large and hungry. Well, both of those sound good because if a dinosaur was hungry, maybe it would stare at its prey. But at the same time, I don't think it would spend a whole lot of time staring. It must be large. How'd you do? Are you ready for the next level? This time, we're going to look for words in the sentence that will give us examples. So here's a practice one. Jimmy tried to perturb his sister by putting his finger closer and closer to her face. Would this anger her, surprise her, or annoy her? The word by shows us that there is going to be an example. Putting his finger closer and closer to her face is telling us what Jimmy was doing. So how would we feel if Jimmy was doing this to us? Would we feel surprised, angry, or annoyed? Let's look at this picture. What emotion is the sister showing? If you said annoy, that's correct. Perturb is a synonym for annoy. All right, your turn. I was so parched that I drank 2 glasses of water. The word in red is the word you need to replace. What can help us figure this out? Here are some choices: hungry, angry, thirsty, or surprised. I was so parched that I drank 2 glasses of water. That is telling us that there's an example coming. And this part is the example. I drank 2 glasses of water. Well, if I drank 2 glasses of water, am I surprised? No. What about angry? I know that I can drink a glass of water as a calm down strategy. I'd have to be super angry if I needed 2 glasses of water to calm down, though. I know that water can help me feel full if I'm hungry, but if I'm really hungry, I'm not going to go for water. Must be thirsty. I was so thirsty that I drank 2 glasses of water. Yep, that sounds right. The cruel girl stole her sister's cookie. The mean girl, the stupid, the smart, or the funny girl? This is the example of what she did. She stole her sister's cookie. That's not a smart move. The stupid girl? The funny girl? That's not very funny. Mean. She had to be mean. Her mother's ancestors, like her grandparents, came from Sweden many years ago. Here are some examples of words that you could put in there. Let's see which one would work. Strangers, family, teachers, or friends. Her mother's ancestors. Well, these are in between the commas, so I know this is giving me an example. So it says like her grandparents. Well, I know grandparents are not strangers, so it can't be strangers. They could be teachers, but let's see if there's a better word. Family or friends. Well, we don't usually go around calling our grandparents our friends, even though they could feel like a friend. It's definitely a family member. So here's our review. Remember that context clues will help you become the best reader that you can be. People who read more know more words. There are many ways we can learn or figure out what a word means while we read. Today, we practice using synonyms and examples to learn what words mean. When you read today, make sure you look for words you don't know and try to figure them out.